Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Dragonflysoultarot, and we are doing the November love check-in reading. And so this reading is going to be good for the month prior and the month after, and we will take a look at what the cards have to say. Okay, so what you want the two is represented by the Two of Wands. What you need is represented by the Knight of Cups. What they want is represented by Temperance. What they need is the Four of Pentacles. The card that indicates the past is the Five of Swords. The card that indicates the present is the Three of Cups. And the card that represents the future is the Ten of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, what is going on here? We have the Two of Wands here. So with the Two of Wands, being a Wands card, it is a card indicates that your passions are, you're thinking about your passions, where your passions lie. And sorry, the angle of my head is making me talk funnier than usual today, so I apologize for that. Yeah, so where do your passions lie, Sagittarius? You're kind of thinking about that, and you're wondering which direction to take. So you're kind of split on the passions, and you actually the card in this the eagle in this card is indicating that you are having some new ideas about where your passions lie and what direction you would like to take. So this is what you want. You want a new direction in your passions. And what you need is, funnily enough, the most romantic card in the entire deck is the Knight of Cups. And what you need is some good old-fashioned passion. Romantic passion, being pursued and made to feel sexy, and made to feel like loved, and you need that intimacy, a person who can bring that intimacy to you. So you're feeling like this intimacy is missing, and underneath it all, you are correct. You are definitely in need of that fiery, heady, romantic, losing yourself in another person kind of connection. So yeah, your mind is very much on romance these days and how you can attain it. There may be somebody in your life here. So what you have in the past, sorry about this, let's move on to what they want and need first. So what they want, if there's another person in your life at this time, or if you are single, and let's just do each one individually. If there's another person in your life, the Temperance card in what they want means that they want you to be patient and continue on allowing things to be the way that they are currently. They don't want to change. They want you to keep on combining your patience with the way things are, because they are kind of content with the way things are. They don't want to put in this extra effort to give you what you need. So this is for coupled persons. So something is missing in the relationship. A passion is missing, but the other person doesn't find it as important as you do at this time. Now, if you are single, the Temperance card in the what they want area is a need for you to be cohesive, to be understanding of precisely what you want, because there are plenty of cards that indicate passion in the Wands suit, but being the 2, this is kind of being split between two polarities, okay? So it's like one minute you want it, the next minute you don't want it. It's not like you don't want it, it's like you're okay with the way things is. The way things are. So, like one minute you're like, okay, I see the eagle, I'm gonna go for it, and the next minute it's like, things are just they're okay the way they are. I don't know. But if you're single, you need to amalgamate this. You need to find where you stand here, because you don't know exactly where you stand on this decision at this time. So the temperance card in the location of what they want is, if you are single and you haven't met someone, you need to figure out what exactly you are looking for passion-wise with a person. And it's very difficult because we meet so many people in our lives, and sometimes these people are better friends to us than passionate lovers. Sometimes people are wonderful lovers but not very good friends, and you're stuck there in this situation here where you may have a friend, you may have someone who's very good and kind to you in your life, but there's not enough passion there. And how do you go about getting more passion in your life? Well, you need to decide that you want that passion, and exactly what form it will take is yet to be resolved. What they need is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, this is retreating within. But this is also taking stock of what someone has to offer. So if you are with someone, what they need to do is take stock of what they have to offer. The 4 of Pentacles can be about retreating and not allowing the possibilities in, but at the same time she's holding the treasure close to her, so she is taking stock of what she has to offer and withdrawing. So this person here seems to be offering you something that is really good, but it's not enough. And so what you need to do is figure out, if this is not enough, I can move forward. But this is so good, you don't want to mess with it. Does that make sense? What I am trying to say is, at this point, this person is offering just enough to keep you with them. And what they need to do is withdraw that little bit remaining that keeps you hanging on, so that you will be able to see for much more clearly that this is not the direction that you want to go. So this person, if this person is in your life, what they are doing is they are keeping you there by just offering just enough to keep you connected. And what you need is to figure out for sure, because you're not sure. And this just enough energy here is keeping you there. But you deserve better. You deserve to figure out what you want and go for it. So this is a tricky situation to be in, because you want so much more, but this person is not giving you that, and they're just giving you enough to keep you there. But what they need to do is withdraw that as well, so that you can see for sure that you are ready to move on to something more passionate. And even in a coupled situation, they are doing this as well. And you may not be at the point where you are ready to confront them. But this Temperance card is confrontation. It's the bringing together of two ideas and saying, this is where I stand. Where do you stand? So you need to bring that together in order to move forward, Sagittarius. So something in the past. Now the 5 is more of an internal deception. Somewhere we deceive ourselves. If this had been the 7, I would have thought that maybe that they had deceived you in some way, but no, this is us deceiving ourselves and either sabotaging ourselves or living with some sort of self-deception. So we may have told ourselves that this is the best we can do. And this is in the past, okay? Because right now, it's time for you to get social. And this seems to be more of a call out to some of the singles out there, because it is very, very clear to me that this is a search for something new. Now, as a coupled person, it seems like you've tried. You have tried to make this work, but it's just not working out. And so it's time for something new, time for somebody new. And it's time to get out there and socialize. And put yourself out there in the world. Possible outcome is the 10 of Swords. The end to all the strife and all the conflict. And the thing is, with the 10 of Swords is we've come so far. We've put ourselves through so much and done through all this hurting. And at some point, it will come to a conclusion. And this after the 10 concludes, the sun will come out again, and it'll be time to start anew. So this situation that you're in, Sagittarius, it is not satisfying, and it is dampening your spirit, your fiery Sagittarius spirit, and forcing you to live without passion, the passion that you so deeply crave. And it's time to stop pretending that everything is just fine and dandy, and get out there and socialize and meet someone new and find some way to get this passion back into your life, because they are just doing just barely enough to keep you there. And they won't show you what life would be like without them, because they like it this way. They like being the way that things are right now, because they seem to be getting enough, but you're not getting enough. And at some point in the future, enough will be enough, and you will need to have the confrontation that you are not looking forward to, but it will be necessary in order to move on, in order to end what this is going through in your mind. Okay, so it looks like it's time for somebody new. If you are in a relationship and everything is wonderful, this may not apply to you, as these are general readings. But for those out there in this situation, and this speaks to you, this could be the wake-up call for you to get out there and start looking for someone new. Start looking for someone who brings that passion back into your life, okay? Because you are missing the passion, and going down this road is just going to lead to a lot of pain. Okay, Sagittarius, so that was pretty heavy. Let me know down below if this spoke to you. If you like my style of reading, I invite you to subscribe and like my videos. It certainly helps me out. Thank you so much for being here. If you know of 2 friends who would be benefiting from these messages, please pass on my information of my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being here, Sagittarius. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.